Shalom friends, this is Rabbi Kesselman from Chabad of Frisco, and I wanted to share with you a quick Torah thought on this week's Torah portion. In this week's Torah portion we learn about Joseph, who was sold into slavery by his very own brothers and eventually was bought by a man called Potiphar in Egypt, who he worked for and became very successful working for him. However, Potiphar's wife had something else in store for Joseph, and she accused him of trying to take advantage of her. And the story goes that after making advances at Joseph, he one day showed up at work and she grabbed him by his coat. And the Torah describes to us how Joseph freed himself from that coat and ran away. Now let's think about this for a minute. Here's a man, Joseph. His father thinks he's dead. His brothers all hate him. They sold him into slavery. And here he is, standing up to a challenge, standing up to temptation. And on the metaphoric level, the idea of Joseph leaving his coat and running away is very profound. Our coat represents an external garment. It represents who we are on the outside. And at that critical moment, Joseph was able to get away from his external way that he was, his external persona. And he was able to get in touch with his true self, with his inner truth. And from that place of inner truth, although Joseph was in a difficult situation, he was able to stand up to the challenge and overcome the temptation, overcome the advances, overcome the difficulties that he was experiencing. And so the lesson for all of us that we take from Joseph is to let go of that coat, to recognize that there is the external and the internal, and to do our best to get in truth with our inner self, to get in touch with our inner truth, which is a place of tremendous courage and a place of tremendous strength. So I want to wish you a happy Chanukah, a Shabbat Shalom, and let us all this week be blessed with getting in touch with our inner truth. Amen.